Oh, this is good. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. Machines are the best for ab workouts. Kat, come here and see this.
Are you kidding? I'm working out my lower abs. You gotta get up here.
I think I'm good with this, actually. This is all I need.
Actually, you guys are all wrong. This is the best exercise. Crunches is where it's at, okay? Not machines, not hanging monkey exercises, crunches.
I don't know, Rada, maybe we should try some of the other exercises?
No, this is all I need.
Okay, guys, this is becoming a problem. Like, we need somebody who can figure out which is the best.
Oh, ow.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, this is an argument about which is the best ab exercise?
Yeah.
Is it this?
That's why you guys interrupted my reading. Okay, let me settle this. You're all wrong. This is the best ab exercise.
What? You can't even hold it properly.
And we're here with
Extra!
ordinary athletes. All kidding aside, we know that there is no best ab exercise.
That's right. We can't tell you what the best exercise for your abs are. Nobody can tell you because, well, if we look at the word abs, what do we mean by that? Is that the rectus abdominis? Maybe that person's referring to your anterior oblique. Maybe it's the external oblique.
Or maybe they're talking about the serratus anterior.
Yes.
Because serratus anterior is actually on the upper part of your rib cage, and it's these little muscles.
Yes,
right
okay,
over
so
here.
you might see Rada's getting a little excited talking about it because it's a
I was born with it.
Yes, it's a necessary part to have that shredded core look, even though the serratus anterior is often not considered an ab muscle. She has it naturally.
So annoying.
And I loathe her for it. But the day is coming when I will have the better serratus anteriors. The whole point that Kat's bringing up here is absolutely right. There is no best ab exercise. So if you see someone on YouTube or someone at the gym or a trainer and they say this is the best ab exercise, this is the one you gotta do, there's absolutely no way that that can be true. Because in order to get all the different components that comprise these beautiful abdominal muscles,
the whole
the whole package,
package.
in order to get each part, you gotta do different exercises. You're gonna want a routine that has top-down movements, bottom-up movements, rotational movements, side-to-side movements. That's the only way you're gonna hit all the different part of the abs. But we also do the work for you, and that's why we put together a little ab routine here that does all of that, so you don't have to think about it, and it's part of our Hit It in 12 series.
So you can follow along.
Let's do it.
Let's get into it!
Okay, so here are the exercises that we're gonna be doing today. We have 6 lined up for you. So we're gonna do them and do them all again, and it's all gonna happen in under 12 minutes.
It's gonna be delightful, especially because I'm not doing it because I'm just helping narrate.
She'll do it after.
We're gonna be starting off. Exercise number 1 is the alternating toe touch sit-up. You're gonna do 20 reps of that.
These are tough.
Yeah, then we're gonna get to Russian twists, 25 reps of that one. Plank.
Popular.
Very popular. Plank for 40 seconds.
Also popular.
Alternating mini pulse-ups for 20 reps.
Now these burn, so pace yourself.
They do. The side plank you're gonna do for 30 seconds on each side. And we're gonna finish up with pulse up for 20 reps.
If you didn't think the mini pulse-ups burn, the pulse-ups will definitely burn.
Very much the burning.
We have Eradicat and Ed, who are all gonna do the Hit It in 12 exercises for you. And the reason why we have all 3 is because you're gonna see 3 different versions of each exercise. You're gonna have a hard, more advanced version, an intermediate version, and a bit of an easier version. So whatever your skill level's at, you will be able to do this.
And we are going to be beginning in, wait for it, now.
All right, so the first exercise they're doing is alternating toe touch sit-ups. So if you're more of an intermediate, most people will probably be doing Kat's version here. You have your knees bent, you sit up, and you take your hand and touch the opposite foot with it, getting a bit of rotation as well as top-down movement.
If you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself, you're going to be doing it this way. And the difference is you're going to extend your legs fully. So that takes a little bit of pressure off. but you're still gonna be really controlled. You're still gonna reach for your toe, and you're still gonna be controlled going back down. That's really key too. Don't let yourself just like flop back.
Especially if you're a bit taller of a person, having that balance might be tough. So having the leg straight version can really make this exercise a lot easier. Take a look at what Errata's doing. She's doing the cross-legged version. So by having your legs crossed for all these 20 reps, you're essentially stopping yourself from being able to be balanced out, putting a lot of pressure on your abdominals. Okay, so we're all done?
So that was 20 reps.
That was 20 reps.
They don't all finish at the same time. Errata just keeps going. Exercise number 2, Russian twist. Very popular exercise. So let's get started. You're all doing 25 reps, and a rep is 1 full rotation. Not every single time you hit the ground is a rep. So this is 1. Okay, 2. So you see Kat's version. She has her legs up off the ground. She's keeping her spine straight, and she's doing controlled side-to-side movements.
And so again, if we wanted to see a little bit of the easier side of things, we're gonna see what Ed's doing here. He actually has his feet on the ground, but you're still gonna focus on the twisting. Ed, you wanna focus even more on the twisting. So you're twisting your whole core, and you can tap side to side on the ground. So that still gives you a really, really great workout without putting so much pressure on.
Perfect. And then if you want that extra challenge, check out what Errata's doing. Same way that Kat was doing it, except she's added a dumbbell. Legs off the ground, rotating side to side. Is that 25 reps?
That was 25.
All right.
Delightful.
Let's go to exercise 3, planks.
Planks. So this one we're going to be doing for 40 seconds.
You're going to time them?
I'm going to give you the time on this one,
Oh
okay?
no, I started.
She already started.
Oh, well, you just got some extra. That's fine.
All right.
All right, so we're going to start. Wait for it. Now. So you're going to see Ed here is doing a classic plank. He's on his elbows. You don't want to have your butt really high up in the air. You want to keep your whole back. You want to be flat like a plank.
I just want to showcase before Kat completely collapses, this more intermediate version can be tough. She's doing a walking cliffhanger plank. So you bring your hands out and then crawl them back in. And an extra more difficult version is kind of doing a bit of a side plank, one-armed, one-footed variation. Alternate foot with the alternate hand.
That would be much better.
That will make it a lot more difficult. So exactly, the way Errata's doing it now makes it a bit less of a side plank, and you see she's about to tip, and that makes it a lot more difficult because she has to fight that rotational force. And she's switching side to side.
All right, so we went a little bit over because of your explanation. Sorry, we're so sorry. But they're doing a great job here. So now we're gonna get on to our next one. It's the alternating mini pulse up.
All right.
Are we ready?
So, special thing about this one, everyone does the exact same version. So no differences here, but it's not too difficult. And you can really pace it, and it's up to you. So you are doing 20 reps, and what you're doing is you have your legs straight out, up in front of you, so you're trying to be as 90 degrees as possible, and you have your abdominals contracted, and you're literally pulsing up with your upper abs, making your hand touch the outside of the opposite foot.
And a really key thing to keep in mind here, you really want to try to keep your legs in place. So you're trying to keep them still, trying to keep your feet still.
As best as possible.
Yeah, as much as you can.
Did you do 20 reps?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Good? They're getting a little tired. So remember to pace yourself.
Come on.
If you find that you're going a bit too fast, take a break, put us on pause,
Have a
stop,
sip of
and
water.
start again.
Don't drink too much water mid-ab workout, but you can have a sip or two.
All right, next exercise is the side plank. So let's take a look, guys. We're doing this for 30 seconds and then switching to the other side.
Are you starting?
Yes, let's start.
Let's start now. Perfect.
Okay, so you see the version that Kat's doing, which is a bit more difficult than a standard plank, is to make your elbow touch your knee as you're maintaining that plank.
Yeah, and then the more standard version you're seeing Ed do here, you're keeping your elbow down, you're trying to keep your hips from sagging down, that's the key part there, and you're keeping yourself as flat as possible.
Errata's version, which is also a bit more difficult, is where she just brings her foot up off the ground and holds it there. And for added difficulty, Errata, actually bring your arm up as well. So you're gonna see Errata, now we're switching to the other side.
Switch it up.
You see, now this is very difficult. So if you can't hold it for all 30 seconds, bring that arm down. But if you can, arm up, leg up, hard.
Oh yeah, I'm really feeling it, you guys.
Yeah, so it tenses up the entire side. So that's the more advanced version.
It's bringing me so much joy that I'm just watching this.
Yeah? What's the time, Christina?
Time.
All right.
Keep going.
So that's 30 seconds each side, and that was for the first 5 exercises. We're down to the last one, which is pulse up.
Pulse ups.
All right, everyone get in position.
We're doing 20 reps of this. Take a breath. Take a breath.
All right.
Position.
And let's do it.
Let's do it.
So everyone's doing the same version here. Not much of a variety, but it's important that you get the exercise right. So you're bringing your legs up. You don't want to bring them up too far. Kat, that's actually a little too far back. Don't bring them past my hand there. And once that they're about 90 degrees with the body, you just kick straight up in the air. So what a rat is doing, you really see it with the way she's doing it. She's hitting those lower abs. She's pulsing up as powerfully as she can, and then she's bringing the legs back down just a little bit.
So this is another one of those things where you're trying to keep your feet your legs kind of straight up in the air, and kind of you're aiming to just go up and down, and your hands on your sides help you. You brace yourselves on the ground with your two hands.
And the last thing that I want to point out is a lot of people will do this exercise and bring their legs all the way back down to the ground before they start it up again. Probably best not to do that and just stay in that upper range, because you're trying not to use your hip flexors. We got to do all 6 exercises again.
All right.
Water break. Okay, we're halfway through. We're starting again right from the beginning. Alternating toe touch sit-ups.
20 reps.
So let's see the 20 reps and remember the different versions that we're doing.
All right, so we're pros at it now. But you can see that the key thing in the second round is to continue to keep that good form. Legs straight out, keeping control, going up and going back down.
You can tell that they're all tired, but still try to keep that form. And if you're doing the easy version, keep the legs straight, help yourself for balance. If you're doing the intermediate, you got your legs bent a bit, you're still getting that rotational component. And if you're still able to do it at this point, do the more advanced version, the cross-legged version. But you know what? If you thought you wanted to start off advanced or intermediate, and you saw that the first round of 6 exercises was too tough, try a different variation the second round.
Yeah, for sure. Remember, good form is much more important than just trying to do the hardest one.
Yeah.
Stick with the good form.
Did we get through 20 reps, everyone?
Yep.
All right, exercise 2, Russian twist.
Wait, we gotta wait for our partner here.
Oh, we're good.
We got this.
All right, let's see them.
Okay,
Russian twist.
25 reps.
And remember, a rep is a full rotation. 1, 2, that's a rep. None of these half reps that I often see people doing. Do want to point out that if you have your legs down on the ground, that's going to make life a lot easier for you.
And you can always start trying to do what the Virgin Cat's doing. Midway through the set, you can't continue, just put your feet down, keep going.
Absolutely. And always remember, make things more difficult, can always add a dumbbell like a rat is doing.
Yeah! She takes far too much joy in this. I don't understand.
She appreciates her.
I appreciate it.
She appreciates a good ab workout. All right, that was 25 reps for everyone. Exercise 3, we're going back to plank.
Plank time.
So Ed's gonna be kicking it off with the standard version.
All right.
Okay.
Timer, I will let you know.
Kat really wants to make sure we don't go above
3,
40 seconds.
2, 1, go.
All right, so you see Ed doing the standard plank, Kat's doing the walking cliffhanger plank, and you see Errata this time doing a perfect version of the one-handed, one-footed plank. Opposite hand and opposite foot coming up. This is really tough. You have to fight that imbalance.
I'm definitely fighting.
Yes.
All right, you have another 15 seconds.
And the most important tip that I can tell people when they're doing plank, especially if they're doing the standard one, is, as Christina already pointed out, you want to be flat, you want to keep your bum up, you don't want to let it sag. But the way to keep in mind isn't to just keep it up in the air.
Time.
It's not to just keep it up in the air, but to actually focus on your arms and elbows. Dig them down into the ground and try to press them in. Don't actually move them, but keeping that mental idea in place will help you keep your bum up.
Kind of like you're trying to tear a sheet of paper in front of you almost with your elbows.
Tear it down.
Yeah, down. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so next exercise, we gave you guys a little extra break because we were chatting.
We're so generous.
Alternating mini pulse-ups. All right, they're already getting started.
All right, you're doing
Ed,
20 reps.
legs up. So if you're struggling, take those extra few breaths. Perfect. Okay, so you remember these ones, everyone's doing the exact same version.
Yeah, and remember to breathe through it all. It'll help. It's actually more effective for your exercise.
Yeah, and it's actually true, because if you're holding your breath throughout it, it could become more difficult, you won't be able to get through it, and you might not be getting the full contraction. You laughing at them?
No, they're probably so annoyed with us right now.
It's okay.
It's okay, we'll make both of them do this afterwards.
Did you guys do the 20 reps?
Yeah.
What, I talked for that long?
Yeah.
All right, next
Imagine
exercise.
how we feel.
Next exercise, side planks. They're always so mean to me.
We love you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all out of love.
All right,
This is 30 seconds each side,
You're gonna time
starting now.
all right. So let's start off showing what the intermediate version is. Again, just like last time, elbow is touching opposite knee, so you're getting a bit of movement even with that stability exercise.
Yeah, and then again, the basic version of it, keep your elbow down, keep your feet together. You can put your hand on your hip wherever you're comfortable with that. And again, the key is you're trying not to let your hip sag down to the ground.
Exactly, don't let that hip sag. Are they almost done the 30 seconds?
3, 2, 1.
All right, now they're switching to the other side.
All right, take a moment.
You can't just do one oblique, you gotta get both obliques.
Yeah.
All right?
And then we gotta do some serratus.
Yeah, well, then we'll do some serratus exercises.
She's like seriously just joy on her face.
Time!
Okay,
So much.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so we talked about the intermediate version and the easy version already. We're in the second round, but let's hit that hard version again if you're able to do it. You see Arata really struggling to keep her balance. Why? Because she has one arm up and one leg up for the whole 30 seconds. Can be really tough, but if you're able to do it, great. If not, try to work your way up. Maybe for the first month, you do the easy version, then work up to the intermediate, and then eventually the more advanced.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a go. And I mean stop.
Cat got in an extra rep there. All right, we're good?
Do
and pulse ups. So now it's just the regular, bring your legs straight up. Cat always brings her legs too far back. Keep them here. And then bring them down a bit.
She's gonna kick him.
There you go.
She's gonna kick him.
Yeah, she was probably gonna kick
Oh
me.
yeah.
Come closer.
Because the idea is you really want to get those lower abs. And when you bring your legs all the way back like Cat's doing, it makes it way too easy on those lower abs. So you want to just bring them up to about just past 90 degrees and kick straight up. Ed's actually hitting this exercise perfectly. I would just not bring my legs down as
Try to keep
far.
him up here. He's sweating now. He is
It's
sweating.
It's tough. Perfect. So we're doing 20 reps here. And Arata, as usual, coming way up off the floor. That might be a bit too extreme. They're just finishing up with these pulse ups. They're on their last few reps. Cat finished. All right,
I
this
feel
is
so
looking
good
good.
about this.
You feel good about it?
I'm feeling good.
All right, they finished. They managed.
Job.
Beautiful.
Satisfied. No, you didn't do it. Until you do it. Yeah.
So give us high five. I'll high five you. Yeah. They managed to get in an entire ab workout, hitting all the different parts of the abs in about 12 minutes. So that's what the Hit It in 12 series is all about. These are short, but they're tough routines for when you don't have a lot of time in your day. And honestly, the last piece of advice I want to give, just before we wrap this up, we started the video by saying there's no best ab exercise, and if I'm being honest, there's no best ab routine either. I'd love for everyone to try this out. I think it's a great one for people of all different skill levels. Every once in a while, you should change up the routine as well. Hit the different muscles differently from time to time.
Subscribe, guys.
And like us.
Bye.
Bye.